If nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, I do got to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind, all right? If you don't get your confirmation through me, you're going to get it through other individuals. Just be patient with your process. Next, y'all already know my voice too. Raspy to be whispering, alright? So therefore, I'm loud. I'm only going to get louder. So this about the time you hit that volume. Also, I'm going to say excuse me in advance just because if you hear some sniffling and such, my allergies is getting better. You heard me? But for the time being, you might hear a little snip. My fault, alright? Now listen. Also, before we get started, I got to make this brief announcement. 333 in the room, baby. I like to see that confirmation. So listen, right? Everybody who bought a ticket for Greensboro, North Carolina, I appreciate you. Now, I do want to say a few things, right, before we get started. If you purchased an original ticket and you seen it get refunded, it's based upon the fact that I changed the date. You understand me? So I refunded your funds for all the tickets that was purchased. I appreciate you because y'all was coming through quick with it. You heard me? But I went ahead and refunded it fully. I also sent you information pertaining to your email. So I did see somebody who said they went ahead and sent me that picture for their reading. I appreciate you because everybody that I had to refund their ticket, I went ahead and included a free prophetic reading, all right? So just know, look out for your email. But Greensboro, North Carolina, we gonna be in the building. We had to change the date because I went to God. God was like, listen, I need you to do something for me. So May 7th it is. It's a Sunday. It's the Sunday right before Mother's Day, and there's a certain reason on why God had me do it. See, we all on this healing journey, right? And as we see, no matter what stage or phase you was in, we always see that it started in our childhood. So this event is going to be for those who are mothers, whether or not you was mothering yourself. You ain't got to be a female that did that. Those who have mothers, are mothers themselves, was mothering themselves, played a mother position for other individuals, or somebody who just wants to experience that healing with certain individuals. The tickets are in the link in my bio. We gonna laugh, we gonna dance, we gonna eat, we gonna vibe, but I'm gonna make sure that you get that message in real time, all right? So best believe it's an experience. And Greensboro, I definitely recommend you to hurry up and get your tickets as quickly as possible because it's only a specific amount, all right? I can't even lie. I'm somebody who's typically dipped off. You understand? Ducked off. I don't like being in the forefront. God had me do things differently. So therefore, again, I got a show coming somewhere near you. Greensboro, North Carolina. Tickets in the bio. So listen, and I can tell you the zip code. Now listen, it's a private location, so you're not going to get the event address until maybe like a week or two before the actual event, all right? But I'll give you Greensboro, North Carolina, all right? So look, with that being said, before we jump in, thank you so much for all y'all's likes, all y'all's love, all y'all subscribes. I definitely appreciate y'all coming out. You understand me? Because again, this is a rare event. I don't do this. You hear me? So therefore, the fact that God was like, nah, I need you to do something for me, you already know I'm going to be obedient to him. So look, right? The song that's coming out, we going to hop in. The song that keeps playing out is I Bet You Wonder Where I've Been. Hey, I searched to find the love within. That song, you heard me. That is very, very strong because the key message of that is I came back to let you know. Hey, got a thing for you and I can't let go. So this is something, listen, this is very strong. Y'all gotta excuse me, you heard me. I can't do Bobby justice right now. You heard me? Because I'm out here sounding like Barry when it comes to my allergies. But just know, right? That's somebody's message, and I'm going to get into it, right? There's a few things. Now, again, only take how this resonates, but there's certain events that's currently occurring. You understand me? And we're going to discuss it. Now, first, there's a few of you that I had to relay this message to. And then the other one, we're going to get into it. So, for the first group, these are individuals that may have been in certain partnerships and their partner may have passed away. This is individuals that you truly was in love with. These are individuals that, again, could have been your soulmate, your twin flame, so on and so forth. These are individuals that you felt like this was your person. You got confirmation that this was your person. This is somebody that you ain't have to tell anything about you. They already knew you before you introduced you. You understand me? I want you to realize there's certain feminine energies that currently are saying that they'll never love again. There's current feminine energies that feel like they partner passed away. That was my one-on-one. That was my true love. So therefore, I'm not going to entertain anybody else outside of them. I want you to realize that there's a message that's being relayed to those feminines who had a masculine, a husband, a child's father, somebody who passed away. I want you to realize that your person wants you to realize that he's going to come through other individuals in order to be in contact with you. And I'm going to explain it. Because there's certain individuals that you decided once this person passed away, and it could have been a tragic way, it could have been an accident, it could have been quickly, it could have been a certain illness, so on and so forth. However, whatever the case may be, you was going through some, or currently going through some type of mourning. Where again, you don't want to let that person go, where you feel like if you entertain somebody else, in a sense, you disrespecting their soul. I want you to realize they giving you the go ahead to do so. They know they'll never be replaced. They know that y'all had a true connection, but I want you to realize that God will allow other individuals to move through other individuals in order to move towards you. So therefore, in a sense, I want you to realize that your partner is coming back. So regardless if you just want to stay energetically connected to them, or whether or not you actually are going to accept a physical copy, in a sense, of them, just know that they give you the go ahead to do so. Because at the same time, while you trying to honor their name, you got to realize that you causing certain pain, because they seeing you struggle. They seeing you sad. They seeing you give up. You could have had your partner pass away. You could have had a child that passed away with your partner. It just feels like something that was very tragic happened. Just know they want you to be able to let go. They want you to be able to be happy again. And at the same time, they don't want you to hold their life, or the fact that they passed away. They don't want you to hold that against other individuals who have survived them. And when I say that, because say you had a child who passed away. Now you can't play a parental figure to your other children based upon that distance or that emptiness. They want you to realize that, again, just because they not physically here doesn't mean that they not here. They hear you. You understand me? So I want you to realize, again, this is somebody's message, and y'all already know I'm trying not to look at y'all, because the more I view y'all, I feel that energy, and I ain't trying to get choked up. But just know your partner love you. Your partner embraces you. And they know that you'll never have another duplicate of them. However, if you could provide the same love that you gave them to other individuals, and show them that, again, love doesn't end when that breath goes away, that's a position that you're supposed to play. Because there's somebody else out here who lost their partner, lost out on love, and they seeking somebody else too. So when you two connect, it's not that you choosing this person over your past person. It's this person is going to embrace you discussing your past person. This person is going to embrace certain memories and legacies that you have of that individual. So again, just know, you understand me? But listen, I love you, all right? You got this. You need somebody to talk to, hit my messages up, baby. Instagram or my email, all right? I got you. Now, listen. This is for the majority. Let's talk. There's some of you who had certain individuals that you was connected to too. See, these individuals didn't pass away, but they separated themselves from you. See, these individuals are people that you knew was your twin flame. You knew specifically that they was your soulmate, but these individuals may have crossed paths with you quickly, or you may have had a moment where, again, you had a false start with these individuals. So you had just enough time to identify them. You had enough time to build a somewhat bond with them. You had enough time to truly see certain characteristics about them, absorb information on them, and then God had you two separated because you had certain things to work on and they had to work on them. There's certain individuals that you may not have had, again, you had a false start with. You may not have had an official relationship with them. Y'all could have been very close friends. Y'all could have been somebody that was heading towards it. But again, you could have had outside influences that interrupted it. Now let's talk. Let's talk. I need you to stay with me. Trust me. Trust me. There could have been, you could have had a certain partner from your past that you was getting over. They could have had a partner that from their past they was getting over, or they was trying to separate from. They had certain family members that was telling them what they truly could and could not do. So therefore, they had to walk away from you. And vice versa, because the same applies to you. You could have been busy, caught up in you trying to build yourself back up. Or you could have been busy, or your time could have been consumed with something else. Just know there was outside sources that tried to separate the two. Whereas there were certain karmics that tried to keep you two from being connected. Whereas there were certain individuals that spread lies and manipulations. There's certain individuals that try to interject that love with magic. I want you to realize that they was not successful. See, no matter what they thought that they was doing, God was causing that separation. See, God wanted you to see this individual just enough so that you can get an idea of who you supposed to be with. Because the whole time you ain't realized when you was looking at them, you was looking at a reflection of you too. Because your true divine partner then went through everything that you went through, is experiencing the same experiences that you are too. However, again, both of y'all have to break certain cycles before y'all can connect. Now let's talk, right? I want you to realize something, chosen ones. Before you came here, you had a job to do. God connected you with certain individuals. See, there's two individuals, right? You and your partner, your divine partner, your twin flame, your kingdom spouse, whatever you call them, right? There's two of you. The same soul, but God separates the two of you, so therefore y'all can come back together in a sense, right? You have to trust your instincts, your intuition in order for you to be led back to them. See, it was all training purposes, right? Almost like we'll get to that. Before you came here, you had an agreement with this individual. You two chose to come together. You chose that person as your spouse. That person chose you too. Again, y'all a reflection of each other. Y'all reflect each other. So therefore, again, God had you choose your partner. They chose you too. God told you, listen, there's certain obstacles, certain trials that you two are going to go through. No matter what, in your opposite path, y'all going to come together. But in order for y'all to come together, they got to clear their way. They got to clear their way. Both of y'all got certain positions you got to play. See, just like any type of friendship, any type of connection, you always hear about shit, half of you done seen it, where there's one person that's more mature than the other. So there's a kid, say you have a child. This child could have an old soul. This person knows exactly what they should do, certain moves and areas that they should go. And they play that mother figure or that father figure in a sense, try to play that boss in a sense to other siblings. They always telling them what they can do. They trying to guide them into making the right moves. There's somebody who was a director in a sense, right? I want you to realize that you and your twin, you and your soulmate, y'all been going through these experiences. Every lifetime you continue to choose them. Why? Because y'all are the same. One-on-one. Separated into two different ways. Now I say all of this to say this, right? There's some of you that became more or awaken about your connection and your situation before your partner did. And it's since they had a little bit of immaturity to them. See, God told you that both of you was necessary in order to get to the next part. Both of you were supposed to play a certain position for each other, no matter if it got hard. See, think about certain individuals, or think about how your parents used to say to you, you two stick together, or y'all stick together. You stick with your own group. Y'all walking to school together. Y'all walking to the store together, walking to the park together, whatever the case may be. They tell you that this is your person, this is your family. So therefore, with them, you need to stick with them. I want you to, just like they say, you an older sister, you a big brother. I want you to make sure that so-and-so is with you. You watch out for them. If anybody tries to get you, both of y'all get them. If anybody tries to do this, y'all do that. There was some type of training, right? So think about things that you done said to your children, as well as certain things that was said to you, that this is your family, these are your siblings, these are the individuals that are around you. And when y'all go from this location to this location, y'all stay connected, right? Now listen, you may have been the mature one of the group. You that one that's going to listen directly to what God tells you to do. You're the person that, again, when God tells you to move, you going to move just like that. But there's other individuals you was connected with that had immaturity to them. See, when God had your first touch, before he even had your touch down to this earth, God was like, listen, I got the key. Your partner talking about, oh yeah, you got the key, give it to me. God's like, nah, we done seen how you get distracted by certain things. So therefore, again, you gonna have access to these winning things too. However, I'm not gonna leave the key in you. I'm going to leave it with your partner. See, you was the mature individual. You was the person that was brought to your attention, y'all's connection, way before that settled in to them. So therefore, again, you knew who they were before they knew you, in a sense. So therefore, again, God left the key with you. You was the key to abundance. See, this person was getting distracted. I want you to think about certain family, or in this case, we don't want to say family, but say certain friends or individuals that you're supposed to be sticking with. God told you, or your parents told you, or these people told you, listen, I need you to get there. I need you to go here. I need you to do this. And I need you to get back. Certain things was told. Certain steps may not have been exactly like that. However, you was instructed with certain things to do. This individual that you was connected to was getting distracted by other people. So think of how you walk in. So all of a sudden you see so-and-so from your neighborhood. You say hi, but you keep going. But your partner gonna wait up, start talking to them. You understand, getting distracted by them. They talking about, listen, you go ahead and walk ahead. I'm going to parlay with my people for a second. You tell them like, listen, nah, that's not what we was told to do. We supposed to go here, get what we need to get, and we supposed to get back to the route that God told us to. But that person got distracted, whether or not they allowed a karmic to deter them with their body, whether or not they allowed money to make them give up their morals, whether or not they allowed the devil to delay them, whatever the case may be, they was caught up in something. You kept trying to tell them, listen, we got places to go. Certain moves we got to make. They ain't want to listen, right? Whole time you thought that had sealed your fate. You kept trying to persuade them, listen, we got to go. We had certain things to do. Those people that you connected to ain't truly your crew. Them individuals are truly trying to harm you. You was telling them about certain things, certain people, certain ways around them that truly didn't serve them. But at the time, they were stuck in certain illusions. They was allowing certain people to instill certain confusion. So again, they thought that they had time to parlay with these people when y'all was on a mission. So you waited up, like, listen, come on, we got to go. Every time you tried to tell them to come on, they stalled some more. So what did you have to do? You kept going because you didn't want to be held accountable. You ain't want to get in trouble. You knew that regardless, you had the key in you. So as long as you made it to the location that you was destined to, that person, in a sense, was going to be forced to come too. See, when I say this, I want you to realize that there's certain individuals that you try to go or get on the path with you. You knew that they was your divine people. You knew that they was your true twin, your true soulmate, your true friend, your true, whatever the case may be. You know what type of position that they were supposed to play while they was out here parlaying with certain people that was shady. See, these individuals, they was wasting time. They was having all this fun. They was laughing. Every time you try to call them up, like, listen, we got moves to make. They like, listen, just wait a little bit. Every time you try to tell them, like, listen, now you going to have to get away from so-and-so. They talking about, let's wait a little bit. So-and-so's not even that bad. They out here, again, parlaying with certain ops that they shouldn't even be around. So what did you do? God, you got on the line to God, like, God, what you want me to do? So-and-so, I know you told me not to make no moves without so-and-so, but so-and-so's out here entertaining these evil people, these people who's out here doing devious things. Think about when you telling on your friends or your siblings, in a sense, when you was a child, certain things that they would do. You told them, like, listen, so-and-so's out there hanging with those people that you told them that they shouldn't be around. So-and-so's out here entertaining those people that you already told them was trying to tear them down. So-and-so's out here giving up their body for monetary gain when they know that that's not what they supposed to do. See, you went to God and told on so-and-so and so-and-so's crew. See, these individuals was distracted. You knew that this was your partner. You knew this was who you supposed to be connected to. However, this individual was getting mentally manipulated by other individuals trying to stall them out, in a sense. Because these individuals had certain knowledge and knew what this person was going to get. So they tried to persuade them to leave you. Persuade them to stay behind. They try to do certain things the whole time. They ain't realized that they was not going to get in between them and divine. See, when these friends was having them drinking and smoking and stroking and doing all these devious things, not truly being who they was supposed to be, you got on the line and told God. God was like, listen, matter of fact, I want you to move along. So-and-so's going to come. You like, listen, God, I don't want to lead him. God, this is who you told me that I'm supposed to be with. God was like, listen, it's okay, I got you, baby. You understand me? God had you walk away. During that time, you was upset. You may have been crying, mourning. You could have been snotting, looking like Roscoe off of Martin. You could have really been in your feelings. You understand me? Just based upon the fact that, again, God was like, listen, that person wants to be out here acting simple. Leave their ass where they at. I got you. Keep moving. At that time, you ain't know what God truly was doing. See, you took it personal because you knew that that was your person. You took it to heart because you knew that if that person didn't join you, then they was going to be a part of certain karma and consequences, that they wouldn't be able to be reconnected with you. So you took it to heart. You was sad. You was mad. You was angry. You understand me? Certain things you was going through, an emotional roller coaster on that Heather Headley seat. You was really in your mind, in a sense. You was really in your feelings. You ain't want to leave them. So you was out here crying, sniffling, and pleading. You was begging God, like, God, please allow them to see this. But time passed. And you continue to carry on. See, I want you to realize something. There was divine plots that was going on. See, you thought you was leaving that individual. You was pleading to God. You was even willing to pause your progression at times because, again, you knew that that was your person. You knew that those people was plotting. You knew that they needed to do what God told them to in order to get what God got for them. So again, you took it to heart. You could have been in your feelings. You could have been sad. You could have thought that that person, the last time you seen them was going to be your last. You had to let go. You had to realize, listen, God gave me the key, so therefore, I still got to keep moving. Well, that person chose to stay stuck in certain stagnancy. See, what you ain't realized at the time, chosen ones, that your true divine partner, your true twin, your true soulmate, that's a connection that you'll have within. So therefore, again, in order to get them to higher ground, you got to get higher right now. You understand me? And I ain't talking about smoking. I ain't talking about drinking. Shit, if you do that, that's what you do. But I'm talking about in order to save your twin, you had to save you. In order for you to save that individual, you had to get away from that individual. You understand me? So I want you to realize certain things was happening for a certain reason. See, these karmics thought that you left your partner. These karmics thought that they had successfully sabotaged a divine connection. These karmics truly thought that they had mentally manipulated these people using magic to distract them from doing what God told them to do. Whole time they didn't realize at the time that that individual was still going to get to that promised land based upon the fact that they was going to get there through you. See, chosen ones. At that time, your twin may not have seen certain things. Your twin seen certain attacks happening, but they chose to stay in the field and instead of fleeing away from it. You understand me? See, they didn't realize at the time they had to get to higher ground to see who was even targeting them. See, when you try to get them to keep moving, these individuals chose not to listen. However, you didn't stay in that battleground. See, certain shots individuals was sending, certain things that they was doing, they only had access to you based upon the fact that you was on a lower level with them. So when you got to higher ground, this is you elevating, this is you healing, this is you getting closer to God, this is you getting confidence, knowing who you truly are inside. See, when you lift your vibration, your twin has no choice to adhere to that too. Because you gotta realize y'all are one-on-one, one soul separated into two. So therefore, again, that's a magnet. That's something that you will always be somebody that this person comes back to. This is somebody on that voyage to Atlantis type tip. You understand me? The Isley brothers always come back to you. Y'all got a magnet. Y'all unbreakable. These individuals, these karmics, they try to keep them blurred up. They try to keep them under certain illusions. Whole time they started seeing that this person started being what you was speaking just based upon the fact that you was being it. So in order to save your twin, you had to save yourself, because saving you was saving them too. Because certain downloads was still coming in no matter who they were surrounding themselves with. See, that's why these karmics try to keep them in certain mental illusions. That's why they try to keep them drinking. That's why they try to keep them sexing. That's why they try to keep them in dark illusions. Because if they was confused, they wouldn't get the hint that they should move or what these individuals were intended to do. So therefore, they try to blur their vision. They try to tell them to change their frequency in a sense so y'all didn't have that connection. But they never knew that you are truly chosen. They never knew that, again, that stubbornness in you was going to help save that person too. See, whether or not you choose to accept this person back as your partner or not, you still play an important role to get them to the location that they supposed to go. See, God doesn't tell you to stay stagnant with them. God doesn't tell you to pause your progression. God tells you to keep moving, and he going to have them catch up to you. You understand me? So therefore, again, all you have to simply do is do you. In order to save certain individuals that you truly are supposed to be connected to. See, let me say this, chosen ones, and I can speak personally about this. See, I experienced my twin flame. I didn't cross paths with my twin flame, and I'm trying to tell you, that's a whole different type of love. Your twin flame is literally a reflection of you. So that love that you have for them is truly unconditional. That love that you have for them, it's necessary for you to love you too, because you're not going to be able to love them properly unless you start on you. You understand me? So in order to love them correctly, you have to know who you are. In order to love them correctly, you got to love on you. So I want you to realize something. When you are blessed to cross paths with your true divine twin flame, do you know what the percentage of that is? That out of all these billions and billions of people that you two get reconnected, this person who knows your soul and knows you from other lifetimes too, this person that you ain't got to speak no words because they already communicating within you, this person that, again, they are exactly like you without you having to tell them. That's a different type of connection. I'm trying to tell you. That's why you get, man, I'm trying to tell you, when me and my twin departed, that shit hit me harder than it did when I had to disconnect from my mother and them. And that's on everything I love. I'm trying to tell you. See, when God told me to get away from my mother, I'm like, okay, cool. Deuces. When God said, get away from this person, I said, deuces. But when God was like, listen, I need you to walk away from your twin. Talk about crying, sniffling, and snotting. Talk about on the ground throwing a pout. Listen, that shit hit me hard. You heard me? I was going through a certain type of mourning because, again, I knew what was going to happen to them had they not chose to go the path that God had provided for them. I seen what those individuals that was connected to them wanted to do towards them. But in order for me to save them, I had to leave them because I could see what these individuals was doing. And I didn't want to sit there and witness these individuals sacrifice my twin. I had to get to higher ground so I could take their asses out for him. You understand me? I had to go to God. Tell God exactly who was doing what. Who was trying to plot. Yeah, shorty over there plotting on him, doing this. God's like, what happened? Where your twin? I'm like, listen, I told him that you told us that we had to go. I told him it was time to leave. I told him that you told them to stay away from those certain energies, but they ain't want to listen to me. You out here telling on all they asses. You turn into the reverse training day. I'm putting cases on all y'all, you, whoever was targeting you and your divine bullshit. I'm telling. You heard me. Like, God, you told, yeah, remember when you told so-and-so? Tell me why they over there now. God's like, word? Yeah, tell them I told them to come. Like, God, he not listening. God's like, oh, word? All right, cool. Listen, you keep doing what I'm asking you to do. I'm going to go holler at them. See, no matter if they over there partying, they dancing, they grooving shit, hitting the cha-cha slide. They could be doing a Harlem shake out this shit. Man, I'm trying to tell you. God about to come and ruin their party. God cutting that shit short like, hey, yo, where I told you to be? They like, I'm just parlaying with my people. God's like, who's your people? Because I surely don't see you talking about so-and-so who was deliberately trying to sabotage you. You talking about so-and-so who was poisoning you, making you sick. You talking about so-and-so and her sisters that was trying to mentally manipulate you with magic. You talking about your grandmother who told you that you couldn't do it. You talking about your mother who told you you had to do this, so on and so forth. God started calling them out. Like, hey, yo, where I told you to be? They called themselves dancing. Whole time God was like, oh, nah, it's time to retreat. See, something that you'll know, chosen ones. When you keep your energy high and when you tell God on those individuals that's trying to plot, I'm trying to tell you, God gonna show up. God gonna enter that room and he gonna cut all that shit short on behalf of you. Like, hey, yo, didn't I tell you supposed to be walking with shorty? You supposed to be protecting her? Do you know how many people tried to target her in your absence? Do you know how many people was talking so much stuff and try to grab it? Do you know all these people that surely thought that they was going to have her lacking? Now, what if I wasn't there? What if I wasn't there to help protect them? What if they didn't have some type of intelligence or recollection? What would have happened? See, God start putting it on them. Like where I told you to be. Why you over here with these people? Why you not listening to me? God starts really getting their asses, right? And now they looking at you. They used to looking over at you and you putting in a good word for these individuals, but you're nowhere to be found because God told you to move ahead and now he's working on their asses right now. I'm trying to tell you what you thought. See, from the beginning, before they even had a life to be breathed in them, God told you, listen, you got one mission to play. You're supposed to be with this person. Y'all supposed to change a few things. Y'all supposed to have something that changed the dynamic of the world. You got certain ancestors that's supposed to be born through you too, but you out here parlaying with these peasant-ass individuals. Oh, nah. I'm trying to tell you. You got to realize God is not going to have you pause your progression because this person wants to be playing around. God's going to have you keep moving, and God's going to start changing them around. See, they're going to be forced to show up no matter if they wanted to or not. They may be the last. See, let's view it like this, right? Say you got to dance. There's somebody that you connected with. They promised you, I promise you I'm going to come through, and they promised you that you was going to dance with them. They like, listen, I'm going to be there. You told them the time. You told them the place. You told them the attire, so on and so forth, right? You was excited. You looked forward. You knew that this was a dance that both of you were supposed to go to. It was almost like a ceremony in a sense because individuals was there to celebrate you too. So all of a sudden, you keep hearing them talking about, yeah, I'm coming. They ain't show up. They kept saying they was going to do certain things, but these individuals was slow to grow up. See, they made these promises, and God's going to make them stick through with it. See, they told you that they was going to come. Now, as certain individuals. So this is equivalent to God telling you this is your individual, telling you that there may be a distance in between you two, but I promise you, y'all going to get back to each other. I just need you to handle this while they handle that. Then y'all going to be reunited. You did your task while they was over here stalling and shit. Now, all of a sudden, again, they knew they were supposed to be there with you. God told them that they were supposed to be a partner of you. God told them that they were supposed to dance with you, that they were supposed to be seen with you. They were supposed to celebrate with you. God told them all of these things, the same information that they gave to you, but they try to stall. All of a sudden, this is equivalent to you having to move on without these individuals. You choosing, I'm not going to give up on love. I'm going to allow it to continue to flow to me. So you done had other individuals approach you, asking you if you wanted to dance. Approach you, asking you, oh, can I take your hand? Approaching you, asking you who you here with. See, they seen you standing by yourself. So there's certain individuals that try to pursue you. There's certain individuals that, again, wanted to dance with you, but some of you stood solid in your ground. You were stubborn in a sense, chosen ones. And you're going to realize that's why God chose you, because you stubborn in a sense, chosen ones. You ain't going to listen to what everybody tell you. You're going to trust what God told you and showed you. See, God was like, listen, so-and-so's going to guarantee so-and-so's going to show up. Oh, they asses is going to be there. You listen to God. Everybody seen you standing by yourself. They partnered up. They dancing. They eating. They celebrating. You over there still twiddling your fingers in a sense. You looking around. Could be dancing to yourself, but you standing solid. Again, individuals try to offer you, can I take your hand? You like, nah, it's cool. I'm waiting for somebody to show up. They could be great individuals. They could be beautiful or handsome. They could be talented. They could dance. They can be intelligent. All of these things, but they not your person. They are willing to be anything you want them to be, but they not your person. They are saying they can be all of these positive things, and you know that, but they not your person. You could tell them how to love you. You can ask them for this and they'll give you that, but they not the same as your person, because you and your person telepathically connect. There's certain things that ain't got to be said, chosen ones. There's certain things that other people ain't going to understand, chosen one. Nobody going to know you like you. And that's who that person is. They a reflection of you. They part of you. Again, one of one, soul split into two. So no matter how many offers get presented to you, you like it's not the same. Individuals can call you stupid. They'll call you dumb, like you waiting on so-and-so to change. What if so-and-so don't come? You like, listen, I'm not listening to that, because God told me that they was going to come back. Even if it's in the last minute, I guarantee you. So they seen you staying single. They seen you dancing to yourself. They seen you over there eating, celebrating again. They seen and appeared to be by yourself. That was by choice, chosen ones. Because again, you knew that no matter who you would have been connected to, there's a few things that would have happened. Had you chose to start a path for the new individual. And we ain't talking about going back to those karmics. So let me make that very clear. We're not talking about the people that was hurting you, using you, abusing you, disrespecting you. Those karmics, they keep their asses there. That's not who we talking about. We talking about your true divine partner that, again, y'all may have had a false start. Y'all could have disconnected and talked to other individuals, but that respect stayed there. That love stayed there. That honor stayed there. You understand me? That's who we referring to. With that being said, this person, again, one-on-one. One soul split into two. They a reflection of you. This is somebody that, again, to know them is to know you. And to know you is to know them too. So therefore, again, y'all are divinely aligned. This is your person. God told you that. So everybody else that tries to come in connection with you, again, you like, listen, this is no disrespect to you, but this is not fair for you if I settle with you in a sense. See, you're going to have certain decisions. When God showed you that individual that was truly for you, there's something that you felt, that zing in a sense, that spark, something that, again, cannot be duplicated. You understand me? You felt it with this individual. You felt it and you seen it regardless if y'all chose to speak it. That's something y'all telepathically was communicating. You knew who that person was to you, and they knew it too. But again, some of them may allow outside individuals persuade them that this is not the route that they should do. They tried to convince them that they had other things that they needed to be handling. They try to convince them that you truly wasn't for them. They try to convince them that they should go to other karmics, not even realizing what they trying to do to them, distract them from what they supposed to be doing. But some of them took that bait. But them karmics never took your place. See, if you was to settle, chosen ones, and accept somebody in, after you met your true divine partner, your true soul tribe, your true twin, everybody else is not going to feel the same. And you're going to have to be selfish in a sense. Because you know that that person who wants to pursue you, but you don't feel a spark with this individual. But again, you trying to allow them to pursue you based upon the fact that you think that they good people. They good people, but they not your person. And now you looking at them, and either you are finding certain things that you like about them that's similar to your twin. So therefore, again, you just trying to create or accept the replica of the original version. Either you sitting there trying to persuade your people or telling you this person's a good person. If anybody would love to be with a person like that, they are monetarily providing for you. They doing this, they doing that, but those people ain't your people. So it's just like they don't understand that because they never had that. You understand me? So hear me out, because this might seem dragged out, but I promise you, listen, right? If you was to settle for an individual just because you thought that they was a good person, they got a good heart, they handsome, they successful, my mother approves of them, my sister is cool with them, all these things, right? You are accepting this individual for all of these things. But that one thing is missing, the main thing, that spark. Nobody else is going to understand why you still are not willing to play that part with this person. Everybody else is going to look at you and call you delusional. Everybody else is going to say what is wrong with you. Everybody else is going to sit there and try to persuade you to pursue other people. But your heart and your mind knows what it knows. God already told you this is your person. God already spoke through your soul. All God said was be patient. Y'all going to be disconnected. Then y'all going to be reconnected. But again, God had you work on ending certain karmic lessons. The same applies to them. So when y'all get reunited, nothing can stop y'all from doing what God needs you to do. So I want you to realize it's something like God is testing you. When you came across that individual and you seen that they checked off everything off your list, that they knew you without having to speak to you, that they knew you outside of this 3D level, that they may not have known your birthday, but they knew your soul. They may have not known your favorite color, but they knew what you went through. They know certain specific things about you. Why? Because they are a part of you. See, when God shows you this, he wants to see what you're going to stand on. So God is going to show you your person. Then he's going to have y'all disconnected so y'all can go out and close certain karmic lessons. Then God is going to have certain people come and try to persuade you to walk away from this person. Certain thoughts are going to cross your head. But God wants to see, are you going to stick with the original way of thinking? What he showed you and told you about this individual you're supposed to be connected to. Do you trust God when he said that he going to have so-and-so come back to you? Do you trust that God say he got a higher, a better, bigger mission for the both of you? Because that's what you getting tested for. These karmics are going to try to come in between. Are you going to stay solid in your energy? Are you going to know that no matter what, that is your person, that you claiming them? Are you going to allow other people to try to project certain illusions on you and them? Or are you going to keep your mind solid? Because when you stay solid, you're going to clear up any stagnancy, any blurry vision that your twin, your soulmate, your true divine partner are going through or experiencing. See, as long as you stay clear, you're going to help provide their vision. So I understand that there's some of you that been disconnected from your true divine boo. Again, this is not no karmic individuals that I'm talking about. These are the people that you truly supposed to be connected to. These are the people that you know based upon the fact that y'all finish each other's sentences. Y'all pack clothes without even the same type of clothes without even mentioning. This person, again, you don't have to tell them the history that you went through because they went through similar things as you and they had to get through these things in order to get back to you. You understand me? So I want you to realize, chosen one, God wants to see you going to stay solid. Because a lot of the times you feel like your faith gets tested through other things, but sometimes it's simple things too. God showed you that person, you're going to stick with it. God told you that person and you going to be reconnected. Are you going to go with it? Are you going to allow these people to project this on you to try to keep you disconnected from this individual? Again, in order to save them, you got to save you because y'all one of one, soul split off into two. You understand me? There's some of you, you're going to know this is your true divine partner because no matter who tries to pursue you, it does not feel the same. And the people that you end up willingly to entertain, you only entertaining them because they have similar ways to the person that is truly for you. Oh, damn, this person is smart, but they not intelligent like so-and-so. Damn, this person is funny, but so-and-so would have said this. Or you could go on certain trips and you are not enjoying your experience because you sitting there thinking like, damn, so-and-so would have really enjoyed it. You got to realize that's God speaking to you, chosen ones. You got to realize that, again, God is speaking through you. God wants you to see what is truly for you. That individual that no matter what greatness is coming around, you just talking about how so-and-so would have loved it. So-and-so would have enjoyed this. You not even embracing the person that you experiencing it with because, again, you know that they only there because that person that you were supposed to be with didn't come yet. That's it. So you're going to have to really make a choice, chosen ones. Are you going to settle in a sense for the individual that, again, they are great individuals, but they not the person you supposed to be with? It's not downplaying them. It's not saying nothing foul about them. It's not saying you are not a great person, but you're not my person, so you can't take it personally. You understand me? Because I can honestly tell you, I done had people try to pursue me. I done had people wanting to entertain me. I done had people wanting to marry me, all of these things. But if I was to entertain you, I would be doing the same thing that other individuals did to me too. They would just be entertaining me because they know that I'm a good person, that I'm a good catch, or I got this that comes with being with me. But they truly are not feeling that spark about me. They would just be, again, sitting there because they seen that I'm a good person, that I come with great things. I will be no different than those people who did those same things to me. You understand me? So, again, you got to realize you settling just because that person is handsome. They a good catch. They got money, or your people finally accept them. That's not enough. If they not your true divine partner, you don't feel that spark, they don't have your heart, they truly not align with you, then God wants to see what you're going to do. You're going to allow these people to project. You got to realize right now, there's certain karmics that feel like they were successful in sabotaging your connection. Either they had kids with your person you were supposed to be with, and they try to use those children in order to keep them, or whether or not this person tried to put on certain illusions, whether or not this person was trying to help hurt their health in order to get to them. I want you to realize there's certain karmics that had other people around them spreading lies about you too. That have your twin question whether or not it was you they were supposed to make certain moves. See, these karmics thought they were successful whole time. God was having y'all disconnected so that they could learn their karmic lessons and that they wouldn't put you through what they went through with those other individuals. You understand me? So while they thought that they really was successful and sabotaging that shit, whole time, shorty, you don't even realize God had me disconnected from them because they ain't gonna do to me what they did to you. They not going to do to me, or we not going to go through what y'all went through, because we truly divine for each other. You understand me? So therefore realize that God will have y'all disconnect just so that that person can recollect. So therefore y'all can reunite and get that shit right. You understand me? So karmics, shorty, you might as well chill. And I know you know what I know, because God had certain things be revealed. Them lies that you did, that shit's over with. Them illusions you was doing, that shit's over with. God only had y'all to disconnect just so that that person can learn from the things that they went through, so that they are perfectly prepared for that position that they supposed to be playing with you. Shorty, this is not what you want. How they say this ain't what you want? Hit that little, yeah, fuck, what you thought? Now they starting to realize. See, when they thought that they had successfully put on certain illusions to these people, when they thought that they had successfully sabotaged your connection, they didn't realize that you was somebody stubborn. And when I say stubborn, because think of a child, right? Think of a child or a baby that's breastfed. We're going to get specifics. A breastfed baby, right? They got a certain taste for breast milk. They got a certain taste or expectation. So when you try to offer them some formula, they like, hell no, I ain't doing that. They don't want to eat. You try to give them something else, they don't want to eat it. They turn it down like, I ain't for that, right? See, chosen one, your true divine partner, your true divine feminine, your true divine masculine, whoever the case may be, whatever you refer them to as, right? This is somebody that, again, that's similar to that breast milk. That shit is replenishing. That's healthy for you. It comes free from, you understand? You got to realize God has your divine partner. It's similar to that breast milk nutrients. You ain't got to sit there and pay nothing in order to get it. It's something that naturally is supplied, something that could naturally provide, something that's going to help you put that weight on, something that, again, is going to keep you from getting sick. See, similar to that breast milk in a sense, that's what you was thinking of them, right? So you was stubborn. When certain partners try to come, that was similar to somebody offering you certain formula, somebody offering you certain little things. See, while your partner, your twin, was getting distracted by other things, that was like this parent, right? Think like a parent who breastfeeds, talking about they about to be out in them streets, they about to be having fun, oh, they about to be out here parlaying with certain people, partying, doing all of these things, right? So they thought. Then all of a sudden they get a call on that line while they having fun, talking about, listen, it's time for you to come home. So-and-so won't eat. So-and-so won't sleep. See, they only looking for one thing. See, based upon the fact that you was stubborn, chosen one, when you seen everybody trying to give you certain offers, you like, I appreciate you, but it's not the same thing. God seen you was stubborn. God seen that and offered you, like, you sure you don't want this? You not hungry? You don't want this? You don't want that? You like, nah, I'm cool. I'll wait till so-and-so comes back. So what did God do? Like, oh, nah. I'm about to make so-and-so make a few moves for you. So when you call God, in a sense, to tell God that your parent, your partner, was out here parlaying, that there were certain things that you was waiting on, that there's certain things and replenishes that you need, certain things that you was trying to eat, certain things that you was trying to see. God was like, listen, we cutting that party short. So your true divine partner, again, whether or not they was delaying their process, God was like, oh, nah, we about to get back to it. So God went ahead and grabbed them up. That party, they thought that they was dancing around all these people that was around surrounded with fake ass love. God was like, nah, I need you to get home, which meant get back to you. Because so-and-so talking about they ain't trying to eat. They only want to eat if it's your food. That's equivalent to, nah, God talking about, well, you know you got certain children that's supposed to come through you. Certain ancestors that's supposed to come out of you. Whatever the case may be. And you like, I think I probably won't have no more kids because if so-and-so ain't having kids with me. God's like, what? Shorty, that's not how that works. You like, nah, I think God's like, okay, well, you can do this. She like, that's cool, but I think I'm cool where I'm at. God's like, oh, nah, listen, Then this is what we gonna do. Since you talking about that you not trying to do any of these extra things without this specific individual, I'm about to cut their asses loose from all these karmic people who's trying to distract them, that's trying to disturb them, and I'm going to get them back to you. I'm trying to tell you, you had to disconnect from your twin in order for you to save them. In order for you to truly take out who was attacking, you had to distract them. See, why these karmics thought that they was distracting your twin whole time, they ain't realizing you was using them as a distraction in order for you to get rid of them. See, these karmics thought that they was distracting your twin the whole time. You went to God and God was already moving in for them. God was already surrounding them. God was already coming up with a game plan in order to get them. You understand me? So while they thought that they was distracting them, they was getting distracted. Because while they was out here calling themselves attacking them, they ain't realize certain shots in a sense was going to come in. See, had you stayed on that lower level with them, had you stayed on that ground because you ain't want to leave them, you wanted to protect, you wouldn't have been able to protect them had you stayed down there with them. You got the higher ground. So in a sense, you was like a sniper and started taking certain dark, dirty ass entities out. I'm trying to tell you. In order for you to save your twin, you had to save you because y'all one on one, the same soul, disconnected into two different individuals. I'm trying to tell you. They had to, your twin may have walked away from you. You may have felt hurt. Whole time that was something that God had them do. Because God had them walk back to those karmics so that they can permanently close out those karmic cycles. So that, again, that door is closed. That shit is locked. When y'all reconnect, it's takeoff time. I'm trying to tell you. You hear me? So, this distance was necessary. Because again, while you were separated from them, think of how you started to feel towards them. Initially, when you disconnected, you was hurt. Then you started moving on your journey. You start putting in certain work, doing what God told you to do. On the course of your journey, you got mad with that individual. Like, damn, everything's 2 times basically. I got to carry my load and your load. If so-and-so was here, we could have shared this. Oh, now I got to do this. I got to attack all these people by myself. I got to do all of this. And when I say attack all these people, I'm talking about these demons that was attacking you. You got to end up using your power in a sense to dismantle these negative karmic ass individuals. So therefore, again, you was out here fighting by yourself. You was out here fighting on behalf of both of you. You was out here getting your light so strong that it had no choice but to be reflected back to that individual. See, them karmics thought that they had your partner surrounded by darkness. They didn't anticipate them becoming the light. They didn't anticipate them getting enlightening. they didn't anticipate them going within. See, look, I be having to wait like, God, you want me to tell him? So listen, again, I'm going to give you an example, right? Me and my twin flame, we was cool. Best friends. Know each other's sentences, know each other, all of that. When I mean, that's my twin, that's my twin. You heard me? Like, that's that shit, I'm standing by that. However, my twin was still connected to certain karmic cycles. My twin as well as myself. See, at the time, I was looking at them, seeing what they was doing, not realizing certain things was reflected on me too. See, I seen my twin disconnect and end up reconnecting with certain past people. I felt a certain type of way at that time. I can't even lie. I was in my feelings like, what? My twin gonna turn on me? My twin gonna choose certain karmics over me? I was really in my feelings. I'm trying to tell you. Like, what? That's my best friend. This, like, when I say my best friend, again, I'm a reflection of them. So I love them unconditionally. But I sat there, seen them walk away. I felt a certain type of way. God told me to walk away from them too, because God said as long as they connected to them certain karmic individuals, I can't allow them to be connected to you. So I was pleading with them. I'm trying to tell you, ugly cried like, listen, I need you to listen to God. I need you to really tap into the divine. I need you to let go all of this material shit, all these karmic situations. I need you to get over that abandonment that you went through as a child. All of these things, right? I, again, was trying to provide some type of enlightenment because I didn't want to go on the path without them. However, when they was delaying, when they was pausing their progression, I knew in order to save them, I had to save me. I knew in order, God gave me the key. So therefore, again, the key was going to assist them too. But one of us had to get to the location in order for that other person to be able to regroup. So I kept moving. You heard me? I kept going. I was upset. I can't lie. I will always tap in with him. Like, listen, he good. Anytime I got some type of intuitive feeling that individuals was attacking him, I sent it over telepathically. Sometimes, you understand? It's just like, again, I was so focused on trying to protect them that I didn't realize that I had to get to higher ground in order to do it. So I went to God. I found my purpose. I found my path. See, God's always been within me, but a lot of the times I wasn't allowing God to lead me. I was trying to stay comfortable. I was trying to stay in a certain type of surrounding, but God was like, nah, in order for your twin to see that it's safe, I need you to make certain plays. See, when my twin chose to go entertain other individuals, I felt a certain type of way for a time period. And I can't lie. I really blame so-and-so like, man, you chose so-and-so over me. You chose so-and-so over the divine. God told us this is what we supposed to do. You going to listen to these karmic ass individuals. You going to choose to be with this person over me. It didn't take until I truly started analyzing. And I realized a few things. I had to take accountability. See, we going to talk, right? I, for the longest time, was blaming my twin for going and entertaining other individuals, for them going back to their past, knowing that that cycle was something that was not going to last, for them giving it to people that I knew was plotting on them, for them trying to save certain individuals that was trying to sacrifice them, for them just being stuck in illusion. I felt a certain type of way. I started getting mad with them in a sense, right? Saying a few things. I can't lie. I got mad. Might have talked shit to him when I was talking to God. Like, man, anytime I talked about God, can you align me with my true divine partner? And God started to bring them in. I'm like, I'm not dealing with them. Nope. It's not happening. They went back to the karmic and now it's over. That's what I was saying in my head. I kept repeating it over and over. I'm trying to tell you this because I'm trying to bring something through, right? I blamed my divine masculine for entertaining other people. And I had to realize that a lot of the times I ain't even tell my divine partner how I felt about them. I just assumed that they knew it because I telepathically connected with them. So we may have told each other often like, all right, love you, twin, love you too. But I never told them that I was in love with them and what I was willing to do. I never told them that I wanted to be with them. I never said, let's be in a relationship. I just honored our friendship. You understand me? I just assumed they knew how I felt towards them. And they felt the same too. Because when I would tell them I love them, they say I love you too. I could feel they energetically, feel certain things that they was going through, certain things that they ain't speak about, I would speak on, and they be like, damn, yeah, that's true. Whole time I was upset with my twin. We both was abandoned. I was abandoned by my mother. I lost my father at a young age. He was abandoned by his father. He lost his mother at a young age. Our father's birthdays is the same days. Me and his mother's is around the same day. We was a reflection of each other, I'm trying to tell you. And I felt mad with this individual, like, how you going to choose other individuals over me? I felt like he abandoned me. Whole time he thought I abandoned him. Because he was waiting for me to tell him that I was going to allow him in. He was waiting for me to say, listen, I love you. I want to be with you, twin. But those words never came out my mouth. I assumed that he knew that, but I never spoke it out. So therefore, these karmics came in and they was willing to say certain things that I wasn't saying. So therefore, he chose a safe way out. Just like I chose a safe way out. I thought me keeping my feelings to myself was safe for me. I thought me keeping my feelings to myself was going to help protect me from being abandoned by certain individuals, not realizing that caused the main abandonment. You understand me? He was waiting for me to tell him it's safe to love me. I'm not going nowhere. I got you. But instead, I was using my abandonment issues to push him away in a sense. Every time I felt like he was going to choose other individuals for me, or anytime other individuals try to distract him, I sat there and would say, all right, I'm cool on him. Whole time that was his abandonment issue clicking in, because he thought that I was giving up on him. Whole time I let him go because I needed to save him. He didn't see these people, what they was doing. He didn't see this baby mother trying to poison him. He didn't see this person that was sleeping with their friends. He didn't see certain family that was trying to stop him. I seen it though. So in order to save him, I had to save my soul. I had to make sure that I got to higher ground in order to take those negative entities out. And then I started coming to rationalizations like, damn, whole time I was projecting or allowing these karmics to project their energy on me, make me feel like my twin truly abandoned me, when really he was simply reflecting the same type of energy. We both wanted the same things, but we just wanted to hear it. You understand me? And there was something that I've never been in touch with my emotions. Let's be real. I'm a very loving person. My heart is so pure. But the experiences I went through, I never was able to communicate my feelings with other individuals. I didn't come from a household where we say we love you. I didn't come from a household where we gave each other hugs. I didn't come from a household where, again, you was respected. I didn't get none of that growing up. So I didn't know how to give it. You understand me? So I would be giving all this love, and hoping that they see through the actions that I'm doing and see that I love them, but I didn't always feel comfortable saying it to them. You understand me? Whereas they were seeing the things that I was doing or the connection that we had. However, I didn't say the words that they needed to hear. He was a logical and a critical thinker. So what that means is certain things you don't always see clear. See, I'm a dreamer. So I could see through certain things. He's somebody that he just wanted that physical proof to prove that this was the right way. He just needed that solid ground. And at the time, I didn't give that to him. At the time, I didn't know that was what he needed. Because again, both of us wasn't really speaking. We say certain things, but we say it safely. It's almost like saying I love you, but adding the LOL on the end. You understand me? Saying something and then trying to throw something safe on the ending. That's what it was. So the whole time I blamed him, I sat there and was like, how you going to choose these karmics over me when you know me? You know, this is something that you know me. But again, because I wasn't speaking it, he wasn't getting it. Because I didn't speak it, he thought that I was leaving. Because I left him, he thought that I had abandoned him, not realizing my absence was because God was present and I needed to protect him. You understand me? So then all of a sudden, things start coming clearly. We start realizing, yo, no matter what, I done went through all of those feelings. This is my twin. To, I'm unsure about them. Based upon the fact that certain karmics was plotting and sending certain illusions, I was thinking that this was what my true twin was truly doing. Whole time, it was projections being placed so that I would give up on this person, that I would no longer be praying on behalf of them, so therefore they lose their protection in a sense, and that these karmics would have access to him. You understand me? But I'm stubborn. I'm trying to tell you. You not going to get what's mine. I'm something like when they say, oh, when I have a plan stuck in my head, when I know what I'm supposed to be doing and God gives me the go ahead, oh shit, you ain't shaking up Nathan. You heard me? I'm telling you, that stubbornness is what saved you. That stubbornness is what saved these individuals too. You understand me? Because again, I'm not about to give up what's mine and allow anybody to have that. You heard me? So how them karmics thought you were successful, them karmics thought that they truly sabotaged certain connections, baby, I'm coming back for everything that's mine. You better try to tell you. You better get it together. What you thought? What you thought? You might have ran into him before me in this lifetime, this 3D, but baby, we already married on the 5D, so you better come up off my partner. You heard me? You gonna have to come up off of that, baby. Because what's mine is mine. You better align with your true divine boo, but you're not gonna get him with that. You heard me? So I'm trying to tell you, you better stand solid. Sometimes that's stubborn. That's that I ain't dancing with nobody. Shit, I've been single for a few years. I'm cool with it. If I ever choose to align with another individual, that's what I choose to do. Do I have options? Of course. However, again, I've realized certain people that I am attracted to, I'm only attracted to them because they are replica of who my true divine boo is. So why would I go out and get a duplicate when I can have a real thing? Shit, I'm coming back for everything that's mine. You understand me? Oh, nah. Shorty, I don't know that. I don't know what you thought it was. I gave you a little bit of time. I gave you a little bit of time to get your mind right. I gave you a little bit of time to make other... I'm trying to tell you. We gave them enough time to try to figure out another direction to go. But if you chose to stay there and you thought that you wasn't going to give up... Man, listen. I'm trying to tell you. What you thought? I'm coming back for everything that's mine. That's where they could feel that shit. Ain't nothing coming in between this. And if you thought that you is, you going to get ended. It's flat like that. I'm trying to tell you. God sees you. You saved that last dance. And this that last song. I'm trying to tell you. It's Isley Brothers. Voyage to Atlantis. I'm trying to tell you. That shit's coming on. You like, damn, this our song? This the last song of the dance to? Everybody looking at you. They could even be laughing at you, thinking I had so-and-so didn't get a chance to come here and dance with you. Whole time, shorty, them doors flung open, and what do you see with that person returning back to you? I'm trying to tell you. God got you. I can guarantee you. I ain't talking about no karmics. I ain't talking about none of those individuals that right time, right person, wrong time. It ain't no the right one when I have wronged you. Now, your twin, y'all may have went cross paths or went to different directions. They went with this person, you went with this person, or again, whatever the case may be. But this person didn't physically harm you. This person didn't. They may have lied, but shit, you lied too. You lied and said you was over that individual. You lied and tried to persuade you that you ain't like them. You try to lie and say so-and-so was this. There's sometimes that you spread a lie without even knowing, because at the time other people was projecting certain things on you. So you assumed it was about your divine boo, not realizing it was those karmic individuals that they was connected to. You heard me? So I'm trying to tell you. I seen somebody say, how you know if it's a karmic if y'all was close friends? Now let's say this, right? This is how you know it's a karmic. Trials and tribulations keep coming. And it's the dynamic that it happens. So again, God is going to force you to be removed for the individuals who's not for you permanently. Excuse me. When I say permanently, I mean they couldn't come back. If they wanted to get into your messages, they wouldn't even have access to that. God will make it so that y'all keep just missing each other in a sense. If this is a karmic individual, again, certain things that they did, the extent that they did it. You understand me? If this is a karmic individual, they don't take accountability. There's no changes. You didn't feel it intuitively. You was out here in an illusion trying to create this person into being who you needed them to be. That's the difference. You understand me? If it's your true divine partner, y'all might have initial test when y'all first get together, and that's whether or not you gonna listen to this, that, and the third tell you y'all not supposed to be together. That's what y'all's test is gonna be. Whether or not you going to allow other people to tell you to flee when you know you're supposed to stay silent. You understand me? You gonna know that this is your person, because again, this is somebody that you don't tell them. That's why I always say, you whatever you want, you don't speak about it. Intuitively, you connect with God, and what you see this person being, that's how you knew who you supposed to be with. You don't tell them what you went through. They already went through it. You don't tell them what you're expecting. They already know because they are part of you. So therefore, again, y'all are one of one, the same soul that's split off into two. You understand me? A karmic can't connect like a true divine partner can. A karmic can't feel certain things in your divine aura in a sense. Your twin could have to take a pill, and you could feel that energetically. You could feel your twin. Damn, shorty, you reach out to them like, what you smoking more? They like, what you mean? You could feel when your true divine partner is sick. You will have similar situations as them. They could be being sick based upon the karmic that's attacking, but you feeling what they feeling, and that's when you know that it's time to step in and help them. So you may have had moments where you was feeling weak, and you like, what's happening? I know it's not me. Shit. Is it something that I eat? Whole time it was your twin that was going through certain physical situations that this karmic was putting them in. That karmic was poisoning them, and you was feeling it physical. And that's how you knew that you had to up the protection on them in a sense. You had to make sure you went to God and told God exactly what they was doing. And you went to God and listened to how God told you to stop it. You understand me? Your true divine partner, you can feel that. I can tell you right now, I know what type of... I could talk to my twin right now and tell my twin everything that's been happening, everything that's been going down without me having a conversation. I don't know nobody he know, but I know everybody that he know. I know they soul. I know what they do. I know what type of moves. I know who's trying to plot. I know all of that. You understand me? Just like he know the same pretending me too. You understand me? That's how you know. Your true divine partner, you ain't got to say nothing. It's almost like when y'all in that room, you know how you communicate with somebody without saying no words. You may do your little eye and shit. You may do a little this. You and your twin truly are always connected no matter who y'all with. The whole time you know exactly what they saying, what they doing. You just got to tune into them. You know how many times I done put on my twin like, hey, yo, so-and-so's plotting on you. Whole time, it may have been something that, again, me energetically tuning in with them gave them that red flag that they needed to stay caution for a minute, to slow up in their tracks, to start to retrack and double back. It's certain things that you don't realize you had to step away to save them in a sense. You was the overseer. You heard me? And now them karmics starting to see it. No matter what you try to be, you will never be able to be it. You understand me? These karmics try to come in between you and your partner. Your partner try to pursue these people because it was the safe way. And again, you did the same thing, but it was in a different way. You understand me? You played it safe. They played it safe. Y'all may have went separate ways. Whole time, again, the karmic thought that they was able to come into play. The karmic start trying to act like you. dress like you, talk like you, walk like you, try to be you because they knew exactly what you meant to this individual. So therefore, what they try to do is distract this person from you by trying to become you. And they failed at it. Because all they did was make this person think of you more. And how that shit would have been better if it was originally coming from you. So therefore, again, these karmics try to delay the process. They try to be you to try to distract this person from you. And all they did was remind this person of you. So now the person don't want that fake ass version. They want the true version, which is you. You understand me? So the karmics ain't do nothing but bring that person back to you. Again, on your road to Atlantis tip, they always gonna come back to you. I'm trying to tell you. And just like your person could have tried to mold their partner or that karmic into being somebody similar like you, so they could have started saying, oh, this is what you should do, or having certain recommendations. The karmic didn't know the whole time they was trying to mold a mini version of you. But all they did was get frustrated with that karmic because no matter what that person did or what they told them to do, that karmic still fucked it up in a sense because they couldn't get it quite right like you. So regardless, I'm trying to tell you, voyage to Atlantis, they always going to come back to you, that true divine boo. Them karmics going to try to spin the block too, but you already know that they ass has permanently been removed. God's not going to allow them to have access to you. I'm trying to tell you. When you ask God, and if you want clarity on if this is your person or not, you say, God, I ask you that anybody with ill intentions towards me, anybody with ill intentions towards me and my family, anybody that's trying to sabotage to stop me, anybody who's trying to create an illusion for me, I ask you to remove them from my energy immediately. I ask you to keep them from my energy. I ask you to make sure that they have no access to me. Soon as you ask God for that, God's going to lock that in. So them karmic friends, they ain't going to be come back. That's similar to them being stuck in that message request type of folder without you seeing it. Or them calling a message and your phone ain't ringing. I'm trying to tell you, God going to make sure those individuals can't return. But who's truly for you? There's a lesson to be learned. See, chosen ones. Those who are about to be reconnected with their twin flame, soulmate, divine, kingdom spouse, whether or not this is somebody that you already met, that you had a false start with, or whether or not this is, again, a past life person that's about to be coming in. I want you to realize that there's a lesson within this. One, God wanted to see, are you going to stick through with what he told you? If he told you that's that person and that person is going to go through certain things, but they going to get it right and get right back to you. If you truly trust God's process, you worry about setting things up for you so that for things is comfortable in a sense for both of you too. When y'all reconnect, I'm trying to tell you, you move ahead. Just know that they going to be coming. Because God is leading them. God is that magnet. The more that you raise your vibrations, the more that magnet gets connected to them. That vibration gets lifted within them too. Because again, y'all one of one. Y'all the same soul that's disconnected into two. So if you working on you, they have no choice but to start feeling certain positive things about them too. You had your awakening, and guess who's waking up shortly behind you? You understand me? Trying to tell you, shit, they may have slept in a little bit, but they asses are getting woke up. You heard me? So stick with it. Stick with your intuition. Also, God wants to see what you're going to do too. Because these people that you had false starts with, or you could have spoke a little wild about these people because you was upset about y'all disconnecting. So you could have said this person was causing illusions. You may have assumed at first based upon other people's projections that this is what that individual was doing. So you may have said this. Now that you know better, and now that you see that they was projections and illusions in order to try to stop you or sabotage y'all from doing what y'all supposed to be doing, now that you see that, you have speak up. You're going to be forced to tell the truth about that situation. So again, you may have said, I will never talk to so-and-so again, or so-and-so's just a karmic ass individual. You was making these assumptions by them or about them based upon who they was connected with. Whole time you was a reflection of them, so therefore what you was seeing is what you was being too, but that's another story. Your test is that you're going to have to take accountability. you're going to have to, again, go to certain people that you had spoke to about and made assumptions about this individual. You're going to have to correct it. The same applies to them too. Whoever they were speaking foul about, calling you weird, calling you crazy shit, they could have downplayed you like, nah, me and Shorty didn't really talk like that. I mean, technically, it's true. Technically, y'all had a false start, so you seen what y'all could potentially do. You may have claimed them at the time, but they may not have fully invested in you. They, in a sense, they telling the truth. But at the same time, again, in order for them to get their opportunity back with you, in order for them to have access to certain abundance that God gave to you, because he gave you the key, because he seen that they was going to get distracted by other individuals, I want you to realize something. In order for these individuals, your true divine twin, your true divine partner, whoever the case may be, in order for them to be reconnected with you, they got to disconnect from their karmic boos. They got to stand up to their family and who they connected to. They have to love them, because in order for them to love you, they have to love them too, because y'all two are a reflection of each other. So they're going to have to publicly come out there. They're going to have to disconnect from individuals publicly. That means pictures have to be deleted from their past karmic partners. They're going to have to unfriend them. They're going to have to get them off of certain pages. They're going to have to clear up any confusions. They're going to have to sit there and acknowledge you in front of the world, in a sense. God wants to see, are you willing to give up everything that you got or feel like you got with them karmics? Everything that you feel like you had, are you willing to give that up in order for you to gain everything? In order to gain the world, and see, half of you don't even realize that your true divine partner views you at the world. So in order to gain the world, they're going to have to give up some other things. You understand me? So they're going to have to choose. Are they going to choose to go back with these karmic individuals and go through certain things that they're going to get? Because these karmics had certain endings and certain karma, that's consequences that's about to hit. These karmics was out here manipulating minds with magic. These karmics was out here scamming for success. These karmics was giving up their morals for monetary gain. These karmics was lying to obtain a few changes. I'm trying to tell you. So God wants to see you going to give up that false ass thing that you feel like you built with the karmic. Are you going to give up whatever little false ass sense of stability that you got? Are you willing to sit there and be the bad person in their story in order for you to be the hero in somebody else's? Are you willing to be the villain in a sense in their story in order for you to be the hero and savior in somebody else's? God wants to see. Or are you going to allow these devils and demons to try to persuade you that that's a place that you're supposed to be? You better get your ass on. I believe in you, chosen ones. I believe in you. I believe in your partnership. I believe in my twin too. Everything's going to work out, I promise you. Thank you so much, Fallon. I appreciate you, babies. I want you to realize that, all right? So right now, you're going to get a choice. And I want you to make up your mind. And no matter who tries to persuade you, don't allow them to get in between you and divine. When you got your mind made up, stand solid on it. When God said this is your person, this is who you about to be back with, or this is the person that's going to be led back to you, this is the person you had a false start with, but this truly is your divine individual. And even if it's somebody that you haven't met yet, when God has you running to them, you're going to know it because it's energetically going to be felt. Stick with it. Don't allow these karmics to try to persuade you differently. You keep your energy so high that that individual has no choice but to abide. You understand me? Sometimes, again, you got to save yourself in order to save your twin. Great things is coming, I promise you. You understand me? But again, your story could be different from their story. That's why you got to know you. You got to know how this applies to you. You got to know who your true divine boo is. And if you still unsure, sit back and pay attention to these people's patterns. You understand me? These people who keep popping up. Because I'm telling you, you had a karmic that you was dealing with at the same time that you was dealing with a divine boo. And you may have confused the two. based upon the fact that that karmic may have had a slicker mouth in a sense, or quicker with their words, or seemed a little bit more solid than your true divine boo. Whole time you're the true divine boo is who you supposed to be with. That's where God is, in a sense. You understand me? So, again, there's certain situations where you're going to be confused, like, damn, out of these two people, who I'm supposed to choose? This person, it seems like it's stable, or this person seems like they can do this. Whole time, they trying to distract you from your true divine partner who you supposed to be doing that with. You understand me? Because you got to realize the devil will try to send in certain demons and minions to try to cause certain distractions. The devil will try to, oh shit, Shorty said that she want her partner to look like this, her partner look like that. I need you to dress up real quick, and I need you to look like that's the part that you play that part. I need you to dress up in this character, in a sense. So there's certain people that, again, you communicating with them, you dealing with them, and they truly just an illusion. You understand me? If you be patient, you going to see them break character, and that's how you know. Like, shorty, you was trying to be my divine part. You out here acting like you the divine feminine the whole time. We don't have access to none of this abundance. How come if you the divine feminine and God said I'm supposed to have my true divine feminine that I'm supposed to be able to build with and do this, how come we losing it all when we together? How come we don't have nothing? How come finances stopped when I started dealing with you? How come certain karmic consequences started coming through as soon as I started to go back to you or started entertaining you? See, you gonna have to pay attention. God will start providing certain answers from you. Whereas you could see this person and it looks like, well, they not as successful as that person. They may not appear like they got all the money whole time. They not dressed to impress because they already being that. You understand me? This person ain't got to dress in all those fat, flashy clothes because they soul is mad, word is wealthy. They ain't got to dress the part. They too busy being the part. You understand me? Them other individuals who's lacking is the ones who got to dress up like that. They acting shit. I ain't got to do all that. You heard me? I'm trying to tell you. So again, these individuals, they may have been persuaded. Shit, there was times you was caught off guard too. There's times that you ain't know no better and you may have not made the best moves. Shit, half of you, there's certain people from your past that you like, ew, I can't believe I used to be connected to you. Your ass that made the wrong decision once or twice. A few more times before. So again, just because you feel like your intentions was better than them, you don't know what their intentions was when they was doing the things that they was doing. You understand me? They could have had intentions on saving their seed, so therefore they went back to their karmic baby mother or baby father. They could have had intentions on sparing or saving you, scared that these people was going to attack you if you two was connected. So therefore, again, they had good intentions, but how they carried it may not have always honored you. You can't speak on behalf of somebody else. You understand me? You just got to pay attention to what you're doing, because what you do is what you're going to be attracted to. That's what's going to be aligned with you. Again, you ain't have the same intentions as them, but you end up doing the same thing to them as you was upset about them doing to you too. Just because you had different intentions or did it differently don't mean that there's some things that you still didn't do. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you. Again, I can speak personally. There's certain people that I thought they selected other individuals over me. Whole time I didn't even provide myself as an option. I'm like, how you choose them over me? They like, damn, I didn't even know that you was a part of the option. I didn't even know that you was an opportunity to be on my team. You understand me? So therefore, again, you got to realize that sometimes your ways of acting or your ways of thinking is based upon certain things that you went through, certain things that your coping mechanism to try to protect you from other individuals. It's not always the right way. You was abandoned, they was abandoned. You did this, they did that. People that hurt you, shit, people that hurt them too. Oh, just because you told this person that so-and-so molested you, you think that they didn't get molested too. They just didn't feel comfortable to present that information to you because the people before you that they told this information to try to use that against them. So now they scared that you gonna do it too. You gotta realize that. You understand me? You got to relax. You got to realize that. Sometimes these karmics will try to persuade you that your true divine partner is the karmic so that they can try to mess around and play you. No. You keep your light up. You keep your light beaming on their ass. You understand me? You have your light so bright on their asses that they got squint to see. You have your light so bright that their asses again are uncomfortable. You don't make no demons comfortable. You understand me? So I'm going to tell you right now, when you and your divine partner get together, you might not be getting invited out. They family might not be inviting them to no function. Shit, fuck it. We'll create our own. You might not be getting invited to Thanksgiving, but shit. That don't mean that you ain't thankful and that you ain't giving. That don't mean that, again, you not going to be in a positive mentality, peaceful living. You understand me? So you going to have to realize shit. I know when me and my twin realign, because we going to. I know certain individuals going to be uncomfortable. I know certain karmics going to try to target shit. They've been targeting me now. And how does that feel? Because your ass got tore down. Trying to tell you got them holy haymakers. You heard me? I'm trying to tell you. You did not win. All you did was prepare my person for that position that they about to be playing. That's it. And if you knew better, you do better and know that my person, in a sense, prepared you for your person too. But my person ain't your person, so your ass about to get removed. It's a wrap, baby. Trying to tell you. What you thought? Oh, nah, I understand you ain't have it. Nah, I understand. See, I try to be patient. That's almost like somebody not having something. And you like, oh, you ain't got it? They need a pencil. Oh, you can borrow my pencil. This is my favorite pencil, but I'll let you use it for the time being just to get this little work done. I'll do this. That's equivalent to you. Like, listen, okay. I'll be patient. God told me to step back from that person. I'm going to step back. I'm going to allow them to go ahead with that. But best believe, shorty, I'm going to get my shit back. You heard me. Oh, what? What you thought you going to keep writing? You thought you was going to take my pen, my favorite pencil, my favorite pen, and you was going to keep using it? You was going to take that ink out? You thought that you was about to be out here writing all these love letters, running my shit out? Boy, you got it all wrong. You understand me? I let you be patient and try to find yourself. I knew you was targeting me because you didn't know you. I knew you tried to sabotage me because, again, you didn't know where you were supposed to go to. I knew you was, again, sending magic to me based upon the fact that you had insecurities within you. I try to let you learn your necessary lessons, but you keep trying to play. And, shorty, I'm not always a playful person. So I'm trying to tell you. Everything that's mine, I'm getting back. So therefore, I'm trying to tell you, that partner too. That energy I was trying to give you to help you, try to uplift you, shorty, that shit's getting snatched too. You're going to have to find your own. Confirmation, y'all heard that. I'm trying to tell you, you better let them know that. You try to be patient, but nah, we got moves to make. So now you got to get replaced. It's a wrap. You heard me? It's a wrap. Tell them, I don't mean nothing, no disrespect to you, or Lil Ray, or Lil Shay, whatever the case may be. I don't, no disrespect to you, but we out of here. You heard me? We got shit to do. No disrespect to you, but we got spiritual babies that's coming through. You been trying to downplay and pray on my womb whole time, baby. We about to, it's a whole village that's about to get produced. I'm trying to tell you, you mad now, baby. You gonna be mad. You what? Because I'm trying to tell you, once I'm with my divine boo, call that shit Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. Babies is coming through. It's a wrap. Trying to tell you what? What you thought? Huh? Oh, nah, baby. I don't know what you thought. Oh, that little bread that what you thought you was going to get support from? My true divine boo? Oh, that's cool, because as soon as we connect, that money's coming through, and we don't sit there and not do things for our seed. So therefore, okay, cool. We gonna look out for the seed, but shorty, when it comes to you, you're gonna have to stand on your own. You understand me? Trying to tell you, they gonna be mad, but baby, I've been trying to give you these warnings. Karmics, you not gonna win. And if you call yourself trying to do something to somebody's divine twin, baby, I'm trying to tell you, you about to feel it. Twin flames, soulmates, regardless if you the runner or the chaser, get your shit together. Because these karmics going to try to take you out. They gonna try to have you feeling under the weather. They gonna try to make you feel like when you leave that you going downhill. Whole time everything's coming together. It's takeoff time. You understand me? So God's gonna choose. You walk away from this karmic. Yeah, when you walk away from this karmic's gonna say that you losing. Yeah, you may have to give up certain money to walk away from them. Yeah, you may give up certain flimsy ass foundations. But just know when you walk away, you walking away on solid ground. That everything that you start building from that point in time will never get canceled out. You ain't never going to have to start over again. God's like, listen, you start over this one final time, I promise you I got you. And as soon as you take that leap, certain abundance is coming in. I don't care if you got to move out and you move from a 4-bedroom house to a studio apartment, which is you and your seeds. Shit, that's your place. And now you got peace. You better do that shit. You understand me? Because soon as you align with your true divine partner, both y'all going to be playing y'all's position. Y'all going to be building up. You understand me? I don't care if you got to walk away from this person. They talking about they not going to be putting up no funds. They not going to be doing all this. They going to be trying to take away from you. Shit, that war will never be won. It's already solidified. That's why God tell you, listen to him, because I'm trying to tell you. These karmics, they about to die. They was out here doing death magic on you whole time. They ain't realizing it was illusion. They was looking, whole time they thought they was looking at you, baby. Had you looked closely, you would have seen you wasn't attacking me. You was attacking you. It's a wrap. All that black magic, all that karma, all that craziness, that shit's starting to come back. People seeing you for who you truly are. Listen, I told y'all 2023, everything coming to light. Y'all ain't see that yet? Y'all seen the little Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber? Let's talk, right? Those unfamiliar, right? Selena Gomez is an actor, singer. She used to be with a singer and actor, Justin Bieber. Those two was together. They twin flames. But again, certain things made them go the opposite way. So then Justin got with a female who was a fan of Selena in a sense. So again, that's equivalent to your twin flame who went to another feminine energy to try to replay or fill your place. Try to go to this person because they felt sad about you two not being connected or based upon the fact that God had you walk away from them. They thought that it was long term, so they tried to build with somebody new. Whole time now they starting to see that that person tried to become their best impression or duplicate of you. See, I say this because Selena, right? She stayed cool. She always stayed silent. She told other individuals like, yo, you don't see Shorty trying to copy me? You don't see Shorty trying to be me? She dressing like me. She talking like me. She walking like me. She posting the same shit as me. She talking the same stuff. All of this, right? That's equivalent to you because you done seen certain individuals trying to impersonate you too. You done seen certain individuals that try to duplicate you but they ain't did shit but blow a fuse trying to be you. You 101. So you done had to be quiet when you seen them with these karmics and these karmics trying to be you. Shit, I can speak again for myself. I done seen certain karmics connected to my twin fuck around try to get the same vehicle as me too. I got a truck, they got a truck. I got a Jeep, they got a Jeep. And I'm talking about the same type. They just try to get a newer version of me. Whole time, shorty, my shit don't come with payments. My shit is paid for. Whole time, that had them even madder. Had them wanting to target you more. Whole time again, they realized in a sense that the only attention they was getting was based upon the fact that they wasn't being them. That these people only was attracted to them based upon the illusion that they was giving them trying to be you. So again, you may have tried to tell other people or show other individuals like you don't see what these people trying to fake you out, trying to provide certain illusions for you. God say, stay quiet. I'm about to point their asses out. That's like somebody putting in for a position that they truly know that they not built for. Somebody who has no experience. Somebody who, again, once they get put in that position, they going to get fired because certain information was missing. See, these individuals can try to dress up like divine feminines. They could try to talk and walk like divine feminine and masculines. They could try to be you, but again, they ain't gonna do shit but blow a fuse trying to be you because they ain't got the same energy as you. And when they call themselves trying to pull energy from you, shorty, again, you blowing that fuse because our energy is not compatible. So those individuals that was trying to mess in your energy, right? Manipulate you. Certain karmic people that was trying to, again, play in your energy to try to sabotage you. Whole time, it's almost like when you see them plugs, right? Where you mess around and blow that socket trying to plug in because that shit's too powerful for that plug. I'm trying to tell you, the same applies to you. Those people try to play in your energy, and what do? Blow that fuse, and now guess what? They can't connect or plug into no other individual. They can't plug into their mind. They can't plug into their gifts. They don't get no abundance. God had already sailed out that shit. They not getting shit because they didn't stay silent in themselves. They was trying to steal from you. Whole time, had they been them, they would have got what God had it for them, but they was trying to sabotage you. So now they missed out on their own blessings. And guess what? Looky. God's going to give that shit to you. You understand me? You don't have to do all of that. You too busy being that. They got to go buy all this makeup. Not saying nothing about no makeup. You understand me? Because if I knew how to do some makeup, I might fuck around and do some makeup on me too. Nah, probably not. It's too hot. But you can get what I'm saying. My thing is this, right, chosen ones? These individuals got to finesse to try to be somebody that you already naturally are. They got to use magic to see when you already a seer. They got to use love spells when these individuals that you around truly already love you. They got to use money to try to manipulate certain people to do what they want them to do. Whole time you could have $0 in your pocket and these people still going to go along with you. Because again, the best thing in life is free. That love, light, abundance, positivity that comes from you. So again, it's like you ain't got to be spending hundreds and thousands of them. Half of the time, your twin, you two had a deep connection. Y'all had fun doing some free shit. Half the time, your twin, you had a great sleep with them on that air mattress, the same sleep that you would have if you was in a king-size bed. Half the time, your twin felt like they ain't had shit, but you looked at them like they had everything. Half the time, your twin didn't see all these great things. They only seen great things about you, not realizing that was a reflection of them too. So therefore, again, they ain't see the greatness within them, but you seen it about them. So therefore, y'all want to win. The same people. I'm trying to tell you. You was out there, passenger princess, happy as shit as a passenger princess in that putt-putt as you would be in that foreigner. Because guess what? In that putt-putt, that $10 can take us around the world. You understand me? In that putt-putt, we can have fun. We ain't got to worry about certain shit. We ain't got to worry about certain people trying to hit certain licks. We ain't got to worry about people trying to sabotage or stop this because we know that we got a nice whip at home. We just chose not to ride in that shit. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you. Chosen ones ain't got to do all that. We ain't got to sit there and post a picture with our ass poked out for us to have it. Shit. Trying to tell you. We ain't got to show that we got money. That's like a billionaire. Half the time you see that billionaire, he got some Skechers on, some Wranglers and shit, a $5 tee. He ain't got to look like money because he too busy being it. The same applies to you, chosen ones. You ain't got to do none of that. That's why they mad at you. They did the most, and they still was lacking when it came to you. They did the most trying to get these people to walk away from you. Whole time they ain't do shit but lead these people back to you. It's a wrap. You understand me? Trying to tell you what you thought, shorty. You did all of that and ain't do shit. You was out there moving, making all these moves, but you ain't moved nowhere. You in some quicksand in a sense. So you ain't did shit. That ain't impressing them. You understand me again? Because I ain't posting certain moves. That don't mean that it's happening. Just like you see certain people posting with their kids and you know that they not even good ass parents. You know that every chance they get, they out there clubbing and freaking and doing some fuck shit. So it's almost like, baby, I don't have to give off that look because I'm too busy being, and I ain't got to do it because I'm doing it. You understand me? You better tell them. I'm trying to tell you. You know how excited individuals get when they see that they came across a hidden treasure in a sense, again, think about, man, in every way. Shit. Again, them karmics showing off certain curbs or showing off certain money, showing off certain things like, shorty, you still didn't take that person from me. You talking about, oh, they talking about you. They mad because in your natural state of mind, the natural you, that person still don't come close to you. You, how they say, unfuckwittable. So they mad at you. You ain't got to get your hair done every day. You ain't getting your nails done. You out here ain't doing all of these things. You ain't trying to pursue them with magic or manipulations. You not out here trying to persuade them with certain money that you making. Shit, I ain't had to buy my twin. Because if I would have bought my twin, he would have felt self-conscious about him within. Shit, had I sat there and gave him all the bread, when we went out to certain things and when we went out to certain trips, certain places, so on and so forth, if I was the only individual paying for that shit, I knew that internally would have had him feel a certain type of way. So I'll pay for this, you pay for that shit. We both playing, had certain plays and positions we gonna play. You gotta realize that. Them karmics feel like they was over you because they did the most to get these individuals, when really this person don't want no handouts, when really this person don't want somebody to do everything for them. They just want somebody to move towards them. They just want somebody to be there. You understand me? Somebody to show them that they care. So even when you had to tell your twin certain shit that they didn't want to hear, they knew that you was saying it from a place of care. You understand me? I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear to make you feel better. I'm not going to sit there and encourage you to be around these people who try to sabotage you. You think I'm going to witness you get sacrificed from these individuals? Hell nah. You understand me? I carry myself 100%. You carry yourself 100%. And baby, 50-50, we coming back in. Because again, we one of one. The same soul, disconnected in two different individuals. So you a reflection of me at all times. You understand me? You better, I'm trying to tell you, get it together. Them karmics didn't win. The karmics coming. And just to tell y'all karmics, and y'all ain't got to go to no reader to hear this. I'm going to tell you what's expecting. A reconnection, an engagement, a merge, spiritual babies, successful business, stability, that house, that car, all of that. And if you think you taking it from certain individuals and that those individuals going to be in lack whole time, you ain't even realize that you tried to take something that was a lemon in a sense. So, of course, you're going to be stuck with that lemon. Cool. We're not going to fight over something that we can do again. See, that's why chosen ones, you get tested. God want to see, are you willing to walk away from everything in order to gain everything? Because again, if you got to start over, one thing's for sure, you did it once, your ass going to fuck around and do it again. You going to build yourself up. These individuals ain't got that. They ain't never been in lack. They used to people trying to provide for them. See, something like you. See, I can tell you from a young child, shit. I've been having to put things together to make certain moves from a young child. I done had to pay attention to how certain people's going to target me too. From a young child, I had to defend myself against certain evil individuals. From a young child, I done had people just like your karmic come cross paths with me too. So therefore, one thing I know I'm for sure able to do is get them karmic ass individuals from around me and from around your ass too. I guarantee it. Making them feel uncomfortable every season. I'm trying to tell you, you're not about to be here comfortable. Karmics, you're not about to be comfortable. So that's what you thought. This ain't that. I tell you. And again, everything that you thought that you took from me, baby, I'm getting that shit right back, right in front of your face. And guess what? I'm patting that ass down too. Not literally, but patting down like, what else you got on you? Oh, okay, you got so-and-so's blessings. We giving that back to them too. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you. You got to realize that, chosen ones. These individuals, these karmics may have did this foul shit to other individuals. It may have started elsewhere, but it stopped with you. So guess what I'm going to do? As I'm getting everything back that you thought that you stole from me, I'm patting your ass down. And again, I'm giving back all of that energy back to those individuals too. So this is my ancestors that your people could have stole from. This is certain people that you rolled over. This is people that you sat there and sabotaged them. All of that, baby, they gonna get vindication through me. I guarantee you. Because I've never been the type to sit there and allow a bully to bully me or any individual around me. I promise you that. Soon as somebody speak up, oh shorty, we fighting their asses back. Best believe it. What you thought? What you thought? You was not, no. I sat there and tried to be nice and let you hold this, and you thought that you was going to take that. Oh, nah. No, Diddy. Take that, no, Diddy. I'm trying to tell you, you better let them know. I gave you a little bit of time. I was being quiet, but now I'm about to start throwing some elbows in here. You heard me? Talking about move, get out the way. You about to hit your leadership. You already know I'm trying to tell you. I was like, what? You still being patient? Man, get their asses out the way. God's like, listen, you more patient than me. We about to get their asses up out of here. And they gonna know there's nowhere that they can go. I'm trying to tell you, they gonna be mad. Because at the end of this story, you gonna be with your divine partner. Now, twins, y'all be cautious. Because these karmics, I'm trying to tell you, they know for a fact that y'all going to be reconnected. They know for a fact that you about to be abundant. They know for a fact all these great things are happening for you. So be cautious. They going to be in your messages saying foul shit about you and other individuals. They going to be calling you a home breaker whole time. Shorty, home is where the heart is. And that shit never been with you. So your ass must have been a halfway house in that case. You understand? Because that person ain't never belonged to you. You heard me? So I'm trying to tell you, home is where the heart is. Shorty, that's a halfway house. A halfway house between heaven and hell. So they better get their asses out. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, what? Home is where the heart is. Well, baby, welcome home. Welcome home. I'm trying to tell you. While your karma's going to be escorted off the premises. Now they forced to walk alone. You better get your ass on. Oh, you thought it was funny when I was walking on that path by myself, huh? You thought it was funny when you had other people popping out, call themselves trying to scare me, huh? How you turn into juvenile? I'm about to turn into juvie, huh? About to turn into juvie on here. But for real, you thought that oh, shit was funny. Well, let's see how you laugh, baby. Let's see how them laughs hit. Let's see how them laughs hit. Oh, all right. Because I'm trying to tell you, just like Bernie said, I ain't scared of none of you motherfuckers. I can guarantee that. Y'all's hands ain't like this. You ain't got them holy haymakers. You ain't got that divine presence. You don't even serve God, yet you think God's going to serve up certain karma and consequences on behalf of you? Shorty. You ain't got enough funds in that soul to pay for this meal that God's about to provide me and my people. I'm sorry. Because again, in order to get that, you got to be that. And your ass in lack. And honestly, you in the negative because I took my energy back. And that's the same energy that you was trying to be. So therefore, you don't know who you are. So shorty, how you think that you about to outbid anything about me? Nah. God's going to be like an auctioneer at this point. Throwing up opportunities. Nah. And guess what you going to do? Anything that you see that you fit and want to do, raise your hand up. God's like, you get this. And guess what? No matter what, it's an endless amount that comes through. So now they're going to be mad because they spend all their funds trying to pay practitioners to put magic on you while you using your funds to build more funds that are going to be helping and save other individuals just like you. So shorty, you lost your soul. You lost any connection you had with God. You sold your soul. You listened to the devil's plot, but you think that you're going to have access to these abundance. You can't even get access to this auction. Guarantee that. You're going to hear it from outside. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you. You're going to be crying, talking, man, listen. And the shit that they got, they get snatched. They going to be crying, talk about my grandmama gave me that change. Shit, give me that. What you thought? Trying to tell you, your ancestors coming through like Debo, snatching your energy back from these evil individuals. Trying to tell you, what you thought? Huh? So my grandmama gave me this chain. Or, man, the devil want me to ask to not get your bike back. The devil want me to ask to get your energy back. And you looking like, man, if you don't get the fuck out, man, listen, I'm about to put the blues to you and that shit. And you can say blues because these motherfuckers out here, they not aging like Blues Clues. They aging in pit bull years. Like, man, that evil done caught up to your ass, huh? I'm trying to tell you. That shit, you starting to see them like, baby, you are aging in puppy years. And I ain't talking about Blues Clues because Blues age gracefully. These motherfuckers looking like some pits. Like, bitch, you aging like a blue-nosed pit. Fuck Blues Clues. You aging like a blue-nosed pit at this point. You heard me? Like, I ain't talking about aging gracefully. See, when you mind your business and you align with your path and your purpose, you age gracefully. Aging is a beautiful thing. But these motherfuckers out here looking like they eating puppy chow. Shorty, what you been feeding your soul? What you been feeding your soul, pit? Trying to tell you, out here looking like a blue-nosed pit and not the cute one. Like, It's a no. It's a no. Out here eating puppy chow. You better get your ass on. Like, you been through some shit. They looking at you and they can't tell you went through some shit because you don't look like it. Like, what? They talking about, oh, yeah, so-and-so, they probably got everything. Life wasn't easy for us, shorty. We just adapt. We just fight back. That's it. We don't become those demons. We beat them. That's the difference. You understand me? So, I'm sorry. You gotta realize it. Some of these individuals, that evil will age you. That shit'll start eating from the inside out. And now you starting to see they little bit of light that they was getting. That shit was slowly but surely fizzling out. Because half these people was only looking like they had light based upon the fact that you was looking at them. You was reflecting that shit because you was being it. So therefore, honestly, when you stop reflecting that light on them and start putting it on you, you start seeing certain things change on behalf of you. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you. So let's talk like right this before I get off of here. Karmics. You got karma coming. Honestly, a lot of you about to die. A lot of you had an opportunity to get right. You had certain critical illnesses that was occurring. So some people could have had certain types of cancer scares or all these different things, right? God gave them an opportunity to make right. So they may have seen certain changes. But these individuals continue to cross you, continue to target you. Even when they seen God was trying to help them, if they was willing to stop hurting you, they continue to target you. So now guess what? They are dead. We not arguing with no corpse. So when they try to come and say comments under your shit, or they try to send you certain messages, or they try to again come in between you and your divine feminine or masculine, that's a corpse, shorty. What are you gonna do? I'm not about to argue with somebody who's already dead about somebody that I already know is set and solid. I'm gonna be connected to. And you're not about to do nothing to them because that's what these karmics trying to do. They now see that you two are going to be aligned. So now they trying to get certain individuals to target you as well as your divine boo. They trying to put prices on your head. But baby, you ain't got the money for it. You heard me? That shit sound right. But shorty, you about to get left. And guess what's entering in? That death and destruction that your ass was sending. Anything you put out, you getting back. And guess what I put out in a sense? Guess what I left? My true divine soulmate when God told me to leave him. And guess what I'm getting back? Them corrected. Fuck out of here. I'm trying to tell you, they ain't stopped nothing. What God got for you, they will never destroy. They will try to persuade you to give up. But God was like, stand right here. I got you. God was like, listen, no matter what. Who tries to come to you? You say stranger danger. No matter who try to persuade you, I got some candy for you. What you gonna do? No matter who tries to say I got this money for you, what you gonna do? Thank you so much, Vicky. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, love. God gonna ask you. Just like you would ask your child, like, okay, if a stranger ever try to approach you, what you gonna do? They say this. Sometimes you gotta correct them. If somebody try to offer you this, what you gonna do? They say what they said. Sometimes you gotta correct them. If somebody ever try to act like me and say that my mother or my father wants you to go with them, what are you gonna do? I'm going to say, nah, that you're not my mother and father, or my mom or dad would have told me. You give them all of these scenarios. What you think was happening pertaining to you? God was like, okay, when so-and-so tries to tell you this ain't your person, what you going to do? When someone say they got some PPP money or some pipe or pocket for you, what you going to do? That's equivalent to you asking some child, if somebody offers them candy, are they going to take it or they going to refuse? Certain things was getting presented in front of your partner, in front of you too, to see if you was going to listen to what God was telling you. Again, you asked for a confirmation and God told you about these individuals. Don't worry about what they was doing in your absence. Don't try to come up with assumptions on what they was doing in your absence. God is going to show you and present it for you. You understand me? Don't sit here and come up with all these things, because half the time you feeling projections from other people. You got all the pieces of the puzzle, but you out here trying to force it, this piece with this, when really if you turn that shit around, it really matches with that. So you out here thinking this person's your karmic, when really God's like, turn that piece around a little bit. Oh, you see that's your divine feminine, your divine masculine. Now turn that piece. Now you see that's the karmic, right? There you go. Sometimes God's just moving a few puzzle pieces away. So again, if you misunderstood or thought that that person wasn't your person and it was, and you walked away, guess what? You had the opportunity to bring that change. You understand me? That's it. Even if you got to right that wrong by communicating with them, even if you have to speak up and correct the things that you said about them, God is going to have you do it so that you can get back to them and y'all can get back doing what God told you to do. Because chosen one, when God puts you here, he puts you here with a job. So that's like you, any other job that you work, you know that you got to do some work to get paid. And there's certain things that you may get an advance payment in a sense, but you still know that you got to put that work in. So chosen ones, when God has you divinely aligned with your true divine partner, your twin, your soulmate, king, spouse, friend, whatever the case may be, right? Y'all two already got hired for this job in this position. You already agreed that you was going to follow through these expectations. So therefore, in order to get all these things that you know that you're supposed to get, that money, abundance, all of these things flowing through, you're going to have to play that position, and you're not properly playing that position because you're not aligned with the person that you're supposed to be aligned with. Huh? So what you think God gave you all these opportunities. He done saved you and spared you from all these individuals trying to sacrifice you. He done got you out of certain tough situations and obstacles. You think you was getting spared for no reason? Oh, nah. You either already paid that price or your ass is going to be paying it back. That's it. And these people are trying to get you to stay in place and stop working towards the task that you have hands. So therefore, they wishing and hoping that God's going to call you out. He's going to pull you out of the game whole time. Oh, nah, shorty. That's not the case. Because I'm going to always do what God tell me to do. And guess what? Me making sure my energy's bright is going to make sure that other individuals that's supposed to be moving, making these moves too, they ain't going to have no choice but do these shit. Why? Because I'm telling on you. I'm telling God, that's it. God, so-and-so ain't doing what you told. And guess what God going to do? Who? Oh, all right. And he going to get their asses, and he going to have certain people removed. Your twin probably having their heart broke right now by their karmic partner. The karmic partner, they finally came out that they was lying, cheating, manipulating, doing magic, stealing, trying to set up. All of these things, your twin probably heartbroken. The same way you was heartbroken when y'all separated. So now they had to see how that feels. And now they know that they never want to feel it again. And now guess what? When y'all get reconnected, guess what's happening? Endless amount of love. That's it. They thought they was playing the same game as you, shorty. You had checker pieces. This is a game of chess, shorty. You had checker pieces thinking that shit was going to work. Whole time we playing chess, them pieces is not the same. Oh, wish you had a little ass. You had some little money, bitch. That is not going to work with this game. You heard me? So make sure you know that. Stand solid. You got to be that in order to protect your twin. You got to save you in order to save the person that you're supposed to be with. Have your light so illuminated. And if you are stubborn like me and refuse to build anything else with the person that God told you you're supposed to be building with, like, nah, I'm not about to sit there and teach this person how to do it when my twin can naturally be it. He better get his shit together. That's what's going to happen. God's like, oh, nah. Shorty got work to do. She said she wants to put you on, and that she not making it work. Well, he say he got work to do. He not doing that work without you. Get your ass on. That's it. That's it. Your twin might be sad at first because that party got cut short, but I bet you they gonna cha-cha-cha, slide their ass right in the right direction this time. Bet you that. You understand me? So again, listen. In order to get them, you got to be it. You understand? In order to get it, you got to be it. In order to see it, you got to speak it. Your mind is the manifester. Soon as they allow you to sit there and project certain fears and all of this onto you, they won. These are some loser-ass individuals. I'm trying to tell you. That would have been the first thing that they won in their life. It won't be with this, though. I'm trying to tell you. You may have been successful at scamming a lot of things. You may have been successful at stealing a lot of things. You may have been successful at manipulating a lot of things, but this ain't that. Guarantee it. So with that being said, chosen ones, you stay solid. And if you get confused whether or not you with the person that's a karmic or your true divine boo, I got a couple readings in my link for you. Again, I'll never reach out to you for a reading. You have to be ready to receive it. You understand me? So again, if you need clarity on you, karmic situations, certain things that's connected to you, certain things that you are going to be expecting, certain things from your past that's trying to pause your progression, I got you. I got a reading for everybody. And again, I don't want you to provide me no information. I'm going to tell you. Why? Because that's how you know God's speaking through me, because He's going to tell me certain specific things about you that you may not have told other individuals. I guarantee it. You understand me? And again, you don't have to be available. Now, some of my readings for a coaching session, you do have to be available at the time of your appointment to speak to me, because we speaking one-on-one. However, again, for my readings, I record your readings for you. So again, you can book your reading at this time, but you may not be available. As long as I got a physical picture of you and I can look at you and see you, I'm going to read your energy, record that message for you, and send it to you via email. You understand me? So that way you can have your confirmations. In case I provide you insight on something that's about to come, you can go back and have your confirmation. Or if you just want clarity, again, I got you. You understand me? But again, links in my bio. Also, I only got one TikTok, one YouTube, and one Instagram. Links in my bio. If you ever get confused, hit the link in my bio. It'll take you back to the right page. Also, lastly, again, Greensboro, North Carolina. Tickets are now available. The link is in my bio. As soon as you click that link, it's the first selection. You understand me? I would definitely recommend. Last time, the tickets sold very, very quickly. So again, I just posted it today right before I got on. So please go ahead and purchase your ticket, because it's only a small quantity available. I don't want 100 people there, because I want to pick up on your personal message. I want to make sure when you enter, you're receiving that message that you've been asking God to provide you. Just know, for this event that's coming up, I did it May 7th again, because it's a pre-Mother's Day celebration in a sense. You ain't got to be a feminine. You ain't got to be a mother or none of that to attend. If you want to attend it with somebody that you personally love or have a connection with, if you would like to get the ticket for your mother, your sisters, your uncle, your aunt, whatever the case may be, I got you. Also, if you purchase multiple tickets at a time, I gotta buy one, get one half off for you. All right. So therefore, again, you'll see that option. So if you're looking for multiple, you'll see that option for you. But just know it's a personal setting. It's a private setting. I want to just celebrate you in a sense, because this healing journey, you always go back to the beginning. And a lot of this had begun with either your mother, a feminine energy, so on and so forth. Both good cycles and bad cycles. So now we're going to celebrate you. You done played a mother figure for you. You done played a mother figure for other individuals. You done played a mother figure for your children too. And I'm talking about masculine energies too. You done had to play a mother figure for your mother figures in a sense as well. So just know I got you. It's a beautiful experience. It's a more one-on-one type of setting. I love you. I look forward to seeing you. And I definitely encourage you to get your ticket, because honestly, I'm trying to tell you, I don't know how many shows this year I'm going to be doing in a face-to-face. Because I like being ducked off into myself. So the fact that God's like, listen, can you go do a few things? I'm like, I got you. But God ain't going to force me to do this constantly, all right? So come out and join the experience. It's very rare. A rare experience. But I look forward to seeing y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. I got to get up off here because I do got readings to do. Thank y'all for all y'all's likes, all y'all's loves, all y'all subscribes, all y'all shares, all y'all's gifts that y'all been giving. I appreciate you too. At the time that you're giving them, I don't always get to acknowledge you. It go quick, so I appreciate you. All those who donated, I appreciate you too. Again, Greensboro, North Carolina, May 7th, which is a Sunday, the Sunday before Mother's Day. Come out and celebrate. I love you so much. It's going to be food, some music, just some good vibes. And, of course, you're going to get that word, baby. I love you so much. Y'all continue to be great. I'm going to upload this live a little later on my YouTube, so make sure you subscribe. Also, please go follow my other social medias because, you know, one day they're getting rid of TikTok. The next day they did it. They not. Who knows? So just in case they do, just know that we still able to connect. I love you, all right? Y'all continue to be great. If you need me, you know how to reach me, baby. Be great.